right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I pause at calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it, though. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. All right, so here's the welterweight champion, Leon Rocky Edwards. We are obviously excited to see how he handles this challenge here tonight, but how do you not harken back to the knockout against Kamaru Usman? He's thrown that kick so many times in training, in competition, threw it that night and changed his life for him.
I mean, we have seen him do this time and time again. It's actually one of his better combinations. I want to see how quickly he tries to use that high kick now. I mean, this guy has a swagger about him. He has a confidence about him that allowed for him to do what many thought was impossible. But tonight, Leon will have to rely on all of those things in order to keep his championship. But he will also need to use the wrestling. He will also need to use all of his striking in order to push back or defend from the challenge of this young, hungry competitor.
Yeah, I mean, he seems motivated by the title win. If you look at his physique, I don't know if that's a six-pack, but Leon Edwards looks like he is in the best shape of his life coming in here tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here featuring the bona fide welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad. Biggest key to his success of late, undeniably, has been the wrestling and the pressure game, the ability to impose his will on the ground. He has an outstanding top game, very good ground and pound, and I think when his submission offense gets to that next level, Belal Muhammad's going to start putting people away and maybe be fighting for the title before the end of the year. Edwards is in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Nicely done. Edwards trying to make some of these ground strikes count.
Side control. Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No. Right now it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
right, north-south position now. Muhammad's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Oh, that looks tight.
Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensive.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Edwards is in half guard now. All right, feet on the hips here.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Edwards is back in half guard, very comfortable here. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You gotta be careful. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. Trying to recover full guard there.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Muhammad.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Edwards. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be shocked, but they're absolutely lost.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking group.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
45 seconds remain in the round. Edwards gets hit by that kick to the body. Right on the button. 30 seconds now to go in the opening round. He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
Muhammad's in half guard. Waning seconds here of this opening round. Side control now. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath in. Breathe, breathe. All right, you with me? Good. All right, your takedowns were great that round. I want more.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so here we go as the next round gets underway. If Ray Longo was here, he would say that previous round was what we call a striking clinic.
He did a fantastic job of landing his strikes, throwing everything with an idea of where he was trying to go, and he landed at a very, very high rate.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Misses again with a right punch. That strike blocked by Edwards. Back and forth we go. stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Edwards gets up and decides to take this fight back to its feet, despite having a seemingly dominant position on the ground. Well, he's looking for that left hand just out of range. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, highly-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, nice straight punch there by Edwards. Big power shot there.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight. Oh, he did a great job of rope, taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Muhammad's in half guard. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Belal Muhammad.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Oh, big elbow. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Good, solid strike on the ground. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Muhammad's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Side control.
Now, this is a position you don't see every day. They're in the north-south position now on the ground.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Muhammad. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Ground and pound. The hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean...
And now he's got the back. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Muhammad's back in half guard.
Now into his mouth.
Muhammad's going for an arm here. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Edwards is now dealing with a cheek cut. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, round 3 coming up next.
Hey, stop.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
It's no big deal. You got a hand, all right? I want you to keep your hands up.
All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, beautifully placed with that lead hook by Muhammad. Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame.
Oh, that body shot hurt him.
Oh, beautiful. Muhammad's eye is closing up now. Not good for him.
Punch over the top.
Leg kick checked by Belal Muhammad. Big roundhouse now, just misses. Muhammad gets hit with that hook. That one had some pop behind it. Nice transition there as he gets his opponents back here in a standing position. What do you need to do offensively to try to work from here?
He has to stay patient. A lot of times you think, oh my goodness, I've got the advantage. You start rushing the choke. No, take your time. Wait for the finish to present itself to you.
Effective punch there by Muhammad.
Awesome level change. Great timing.
Muhammad's in half guard. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling's starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Ground and pound strike there now.
Work.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open.
Oh.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Great ground and pound by this man.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Muhammad's got the full mount. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right. Oh, now he's attacking on triangle. He's got the sub locked in. Oh, wow,
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything too long for himself to get sub.
Oh, another strike to the body. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
He hurt him.
Oh, nice check on the leg kickoff right there.
Oh, he hurt him again, bro. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Muhammad goes in for the takedown now, and he gets it. Beautiful transition there, and he was getting worked on the feet, so a nice job to get the fight to the ground. All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that.
He's having his way with him here.
Now he's attacking a rear naked choke.
We'll see how he chooses to proceed here. He's got a couple of hooks in, trying to find a way underneath the neck.
It's starting to get tight.
Final seconds. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Belal Muhammad. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round.
That's what I'm talking about. That guy's hurt. Finish him though this time, all right? He's done. This guy has nothing left. Oh, you got it.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round of fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Edwards gets hit with that hook. He's got to be careful here. Oh, and he found the target again. Lands the overhand right. Knocked out by the spinning back fist.
Now he's back up.
A swing and a miss by Edwards. Tries to mix in a takedown here. Ooh. Back and forth we go. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war of disco, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should, right? He sees the blood pouring into his opponent's eyes. His opponent now is squinting, trying to maintain his line of sight. He has got to continue to go at that cut right now.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Muhammad going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, head kick blocked, though, by Belal Muhammad.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks.
All right, the referee has stepped in here as expected. He is going to call in the doctor to look at what is a pretty significant cut that he's dealing with.
It's a mess. It's completely a mess, and I'd be very surprised if this fight continues.
All right, so the doctor talking to the referee, and it looks as though the fight's going to continue. He's got to go for it now, though. That cut's not going to get any better.
It is not going to get any better. Now he's got to take some chances. He's got to go out on his shield if he's going to go out. Because if he gets to the next round, I'm not certain he'll get to go out again.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination, and the determination is get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Edwards is cut, not getting blood in his eyes per se, but that is a huge gash on the cheek. Kind of looks like a slot machine right now, and if we get in between rounds, the ringside physician and the cut man are going to have their work cut out for them. 90 seconds to go.
He's hurt bad.
And back to his feet. So I'm gonna hit you and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's gonna continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
Making all these shots count. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Edwards. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Liver kick.
Oh, straight punch.
And now some separation.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about to stop. Oh, man, that was slick.
10 seconds remaining here in round 4. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. Great high output fight thus far. Both fighters incurring damage. Seems like whoever can dig deeper is probably going to win.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who's tougher. You know, when you have an evenly matched fight like this, a war, you don't know who's going to get their hand raised. Both of these men have fought beautifully tonight, and both have had their moments.
Okay? You knew it was going to be blood, all right? You need to protect this cut, though. You know he's going after it. Protect the cut. Stay on the turn.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd, obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just like crazy in that previous round.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting $50,000 extra dollars. And right now, I am certain that they're both going to receive that check.
Muhammad going for the takedown, he misses. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Edwards is really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. Clipped him with the right hand there. Takedown defense holds up. Edwards gets back up. Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. Gets the single collar tie now. Oh, this could just about do it. Oh, he's hurt. Edwards is doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent. Don't want to sustain any more damage on that cut that has already been opened up. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Elbow blocked by Muhammad. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Belly down, J.A.
Oh, he got out!
Notice how he got his body all the way across to the opposite side. Now, he's in the on belly, but it's much better than where he was before. He has done such a great job of targeting that cut that now he has his opponent in a critical situation.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Changing the position.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit of...
Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across, pulling down on the head and feed the hips, and he will definitely get the submission.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Right into side control.
Great defense by the fighter.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Final round, final minute. What a fight it has been, and hard for the referee to get involved when damage is being doled out on both sides.
I mean, it's so evenly matched. These guys have done such a great job of staying in the fight. There have been many moments in this fight where you thought one of them just did not have enough. Look at all the blood. Look at all the bruising on these two fighters. These guys have done a tremendous job. This is a fight of the night candidate.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Stop. All right, so there's the final horn. I'm not fond of the phrase, to be the champ, you gotta beat the champ, right? But he certainly did enough, I think, to beat the champ.
Yeah, I believe he won the fight. It was a close fight. And I know people will yell and scream, oh, he did not dominate the champion. Well, you don't have to. All you have to do is win the fight. And regardless of how it looks, this young man should be crowned the new UFC champion.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.
DC, you know what it's like to get that first UFC belt and become a champion. That is his reality here tonight, and new world order here at 170 pounds.
You've watched this guy over the course of his career carry this chip on his shoulder. Now you can watch him take a breath, because now you've accomplished the ultimate goal of becoming the UFC champion. Congratulations.